10 of the finest players in the world have gathered in Reno. Go face-to-face in the Baker format to find out which 5 is better. Is it the world team? Is it the American team? 1, 2, 3, America! USA versus the world is next.
And now, let's meet today's world team. Bowling first, he is the leading contender for 2016 PBA Rookie of the Year honors. From Quebec City, Canada, François Lavoie. Bowling second, he was the 2010 Australian Masters champion. From Mount Warrigal, New South Wales, Australia, Sam Cooley. Bowling third, he is a member of Team Mexico in international competition. From Mexico City, Mexico, Arturo Quintero. Bowling fourth, he has 6 European bowling titles to his credit. From Gothenburg, Sweden, Martin Larsen. Bowling fifth, he is the 2013 PBA World Champion. From Colchester, England, Barrett. The captain for the world team is the 2012 PBA World Champion. Representing Finland, Old School Palermo. And now, let's meet the players representing the USA. Bowling first, he has 3 career PBA Tour titles. From Columbia, South Carolina, Dick L.A.
Yes, sir.
Bowling second, he is a 2-time All-American at William Patterson University. From Rahway, New Jersey, Matthew O'Grady.
Let's go, say, baby. Let's do it now. All right, Bob, all good. Let's hear Reno!
Bowling third, he made 2 top 4 TV finals at this year's World Series of Bowling. From Greensburg, Pennsylvania, B.J. Moore. Bowling fourth, he was the 2013 Harry Golden PBA Rookie of the Year. From Huntington, Indiana, E.J. Tackett.
Do it.
Bowling fifth, he won the 2016 PBA Chameleon Championship for his first career title. From Clarksville, Tennessee, Mitch Beasley. The captain for the USA team is an 18-time PBA champion. From Simpsonville, South Carolina, Tommy Jones.
All right, a little nationalistic fervor here at the National Bowling Stadium. We like that for this USA versus the world with Randy Peterson. I'm Dave Lamont. And Randy, these guys just weren't drawn out of a hat. These guys earned their way onto this show.
They sure did. Over 32 games on 4 completely different oil patterns. This is this year's World Series of Bowling 10 best, 5 from the U.S., 5 international players.
And these teams are so good that the guys who just won majors, U.S. Open champion François Lavoie and E.J. Tackett, who won the World Championship, aren't even the anchors.
Surprising. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, you would think that EJ Tackett would be the anchor for Team USA without question, and you put François Lavoie at the anchor position for the international team. Makes total sense. It's not happening.
Well, you know what we can blame it on? The managers. And they're standing by with Kimberly Pressler.
Thanks, guys. I am laying side with both managers. Osku and Tommy, both of you have team experiences as you've played as individuals on them, but this is the first time both of you are in the manager role. So, Osku, we'll start with you. How did you approach this new role?
Well, it's going to be different. I've been on, like you said, bowling individually, and I don't like my actually I really like my track record, especially when Tommy's on the team. So we'll just keep it at that.
All right, and is your team going to win?
Definitely, they've been bowling great this week, and just going to continue doing that, and well, you're going to see fireworks.
All right, we heard it from this guy. Thank you so much, Osku. Now, Tommy, I'm going to ask the same question of you. How did you approach this role?
Well, I just tried to talk to the younger guys. They bowled great all week. A couple of them had a coming out party, and just try to keep them in the moment. Tell them you're only going to get 2 shots. Just go out there and be there for your team. And when you wear red, white, and blue, it's all about the colors. So go get it done.
Now let's talk about your lineup real quick, because Mitch Beasley is your anchor, and some people weren't expecting that. Why'd you choose him?
Mitch had one of the better ball reactions in the practice session, and he bowled really good all week, and he was there in the clutch when he needed to on his couple of shows that he made at the World Series of Bowling. So I have all the faith in the world in Mitch, so we just put him down the bottom.
All right, well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you in the booth.
Kimberly, thank you very much. Oh, we love the Baker format. Here's how it goes. François Lavoie will bowl the first and 6 frames, and so on down the line. 2 and 7, 3 and 8, 4 and 9. And the anchor, Barrett, will bowl 5 and 10. And for the U.S., will be Dick Allen leading off, and then O'Grady, Moore, Tackett, and Mitch Beasley, 5 and 10. So it's an interesting test because you're not just getting up there time and time again. So every shot really has to count in the Baker format.
Yeah, we talked about the anchor position. EJ Tackett, your reigning world champion. Mitch Beasley just missing out on that telecast.
And so we begin. 3-time tour titleist, Dick Allen. And a perfect start. Take a look at the reigning U.S. Open champion and the winner, defeating Walter Ray Williams Jr., we might add, of the PBA Shark Championship. And the unflappable François Lavoie opens with a strike.
And it's the World Championship 41-foot oil pattern. François Lavoie using that Tom Smallwood line to the pocket, but watch the players with the big hand and the high rev rate to move in. Once the old pattern breaks down, players will move in and start hooking it.
Here's Matt O'Grady. And O'Grady buries 10 in the pit.
Not today, brother! Not today!
Oh, trash talk. We like trash talk.
This is bowling's version of the Ryder Cup. I love it.
The format is very simple. If you win both of these games, you win, period. If we're tied after 2 games, we will go to a 1-ball roll-off, captain's choice, as to who will have to take that clutch shot, and we'll keep doing it until we have a winner in USA versus the world. Okay, everybody's perfect so far. And for the U.S., B.J. Moore, who made 2 of the 4 animal pattern finals.
Yeah, BJ had a real nice showing at this year's World Series.
Making the Cheetah and Scorpion Championships in the top 4. Mixing them up, putting them down. Now from Mexico City, Arturo Quintero. He was 8th at the U.S. Open in Vegas. That crossed over, and he'll get a strike out of that.
Little nerves involved in this shot here, but Crosses over and trips the 6 out. Nice break, and he's one of the more entertaining people you'll ever meet, Arturo Quintero.
Here's your reigning world champion, E.J. Tackett. The Baker format does not require every player get a strike. However, that's what's happening.
Dick Allen and E.J. Tackett, both team members of Motown Muscle, the 2017 PBA League.
Martin Larsen. Out of Sweden. And the strike string is over. Larsen leaves the 4 behind. Two-time runner-up on the tour, the Euro Challenge in Munich, where he lost to Jesper Svensson in the 2014 PBA Scorpion Championship in Las Vegas. But he's won 6 times on the European Tour.
And just a matter of time for Martin out here.
Look out! Now this is where you turn to your teammates to pick you up a little bit in these Baker formats. And when you see the colleges do it, there's a big collection there behind the approach.
That's all right. They're bold in the wall.
So a little bit of encouragement there. Here's Mitch Beasley, 4th overall in the World Series of Bowling qualifying. He had a fantastic run in Reno. Look out. Way wide to the right that time.
All right, it's makeable, brother. It's makeable.
The hard part about Baker formats is the time in between each shots. Mitch Beasley at 48 years of age has to wait the longest. And I know from bowling in league, just for me, waiting in a 4-man team, I mean, that starts to kind of wear on you a bit. Your body gets tight. It doesn't take long for that to happen.
And it's not what these guys are used to. They're used to some waiting, of course, in individual matches. And, oh, the messenger doesn't arrive for the sleeper. So we have opens.
We got you, we got you, we got you, we got you.
Back to back.
That he leaves the back pin, the 8-pin. I always thought the hardest part about bowling team was when you did miss a spare or have an open frame, it was having to face your teammates on the walk back. And, you know, when it's just you out there, you don't have to face the music.
When former world champion Dom Barrett faces the music, it's usually pretty sweet. One of the best players in the world.
Come on.
Dom Barrett leaves a 3-6-10.
Okay, run it down.
And just to remind you, this is the next time Dom going to bowl is the 10th frame. The anchor position is just frames 5 and 10. The lead off 1 and 6, 2 and 7, 3 and 8, 4 and 9. Takes care of that business very neatly. And we go back to the leadoff bowlers in a moment. USA versus the world. $40,000 to the winning team, and without question, some bragging rights. Team USA versus the world.
Not today, brother! Not today!
The USA versus the world is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. By Reno Tahoe USA. For your next vacation getaway, go to visitrenotahoe.com. By Barbasol Shaving Cream. Try Barbasol Sensitive Skin, specially formulated with aloe and natural additives to reduce skin irritation. Better by Barbasol. And by El Dorado, Silver Legacy and Circus Circus, Reno's premier downtown properties. There you go, an exterior look at the National Bowling Stadium. Beautiful facility here in Reno. We give you our Columbia 300 fun fact. A PBA World Series of Bowling record was set this year. Bowlers from 23 different countries participated in the event. And culminating here with the USA versus the world. We go back to the top of the lineups. For the bowlers who bowled in the first frame, Dick Allen and François Lavoie. Allen for the U.S., you're looking at him right now, will bowl the 6th, and then they're finished for this game. The sides have also changed lanes. The United States now on the right lane. Powerful strike for Allen.
International team had trouble on the right lane. The last couple of shots going to Brooklyn through the nose. See how they do on the left lane.
Lavoie struck. U.S. Open champion in Las Vegas. If you didn't hear of him before, you certainly heard of him after that show when he rolled a 300 in the semifinal match.
That looked like it should have been a solid 9, and it wasn't.
You can hear him say that lane hooks a little more.
Interesting because at the World Championships, it was the tighter lane, especially down lane.
And they were on the same oil pattern. Here is Matt O'Grady. Powerful strike. The game you really like the way he rolls it.
I really do. He's really worked hard on getting his swing more in line, and used to have a big loop in it, but not anymore. Boy, he's really toned down. The movement in his backswing looks great.
He was also in one of the animal pattern shows.
Watch this follow through now, Dave. Very, very different.
That's not going to get there in time, so the 10-pin stands. So what is different about this follow-through?
Well, it goes so far to the left. Backswing gets behind him just a little bit. Now that follow-through is going to go dead left on the other side of his head. Looked like that shot. He might have got around just a little bit, and that caused the weak 10.
Mothers the 10-pin.
All right, Sam. Lucky double.
So B.J. Moore the third, he struck on the left lane as he shifts over to the right. Remember the Dallas Strikers in PBA League. Nailed that.
My man B.J. Moore getting some TV experience, and watch out for that young man in 2017.
Staying loose, full of juice.
So the top three for the U.S. struck twice. Now we take a look at Arturo Quintero from Mexico City. He had a strike, not the prettiest, but I see on our scoreboard, it's an X. Also, that break he didn't get as he leaves a 3-6 behind.
He's trying to go straight and then with ball speed in rotation, but the ball that he's using just breaks loose coming off the end of the pattern.
Let's look ahead just a little bit. This is a 2-game battle as we show you the replay here.
Too much back end for that angle.
Now somebody can sweep this, take all 2, and that eliminates all the arguing. However, if they split it up 1-1, then the captains will get to choose in a 1-ball roll-off who gets the roll. Winner take all.
The world champion stepping up here in the 9th. His team working on a 3-bagger. Another strike here would be a ham bone.
Still on the world hit, little French kickler.
Hey, on.
And E.J. Tackett mixing them up nicely.
I hope they do.
How loose is that swing since the big win?
Oh, he's got to feel so relieved.
Beautiful stroke by Martin Larsen. You know, Dave, the interesting topic of conversation now has got to be who's going to be the player of the year. Is it going to be Jesper Svensson or is it going to be E.J. Tackett?
Price between shots up there line.
And now Mitch Beasley as we get ready for the 10th frame, the anchor bowlers. Dom Barrett for the world, you see behind there. Snaps it right in the pocket.
USA's going to take game one.
That's why you're down there, brother.
Beautiful shot there by Beasley.
Yes, sir.
Coming off of his first ever career win.
Yeah, it was interesting going through the animal patterns. 3 of the winners were very experienced players, Beasley being one of them, Mike Wolf at 40 years old, and Tommy Jones in his late 30s.
What a nice way of saying old. Experienced players.
Well, they are experienced players. I don't consider them old. Let me just put it to you that way.
Tell you what, it was nice to see. It was nice to see a little change. We're so used to the young players dominating. A big win by Wolf, Jones, and that man right there.
In fact, just to add on to the age thing, we saw Lavoie at 23 won the Shark. He beat Walter Ray Williams Jr., who, if he had won, would have been the oldest winner for a PBA Tour event, regular PBA Tour event. So the United States is going to grab this first one with a solid 253 in the Baker format. They'll stay on that right lane when game 2 begins. Will the world lineup look any different in game 2? It's the game the world must win, or the USA will walk away with the top prize. Coming up, game 2. PBA has an all-new line of officially licensed PBA apparel and merchandise available online. Simply head to PBA.com and click on the Shop PBA link. The main menu to check out the new designs for hats, polos, t-shirts, pullovers, and more. It is time for our Ebonite flashback. We flash back to 2011, the USA versus the world, a different format, Randy.
Yeah, they bowled a full game. It was Haugen taking on Kimmo Lehtinen. Haugen would beat him, but Kimmo stole the show with his dancing. The next matchup featured Chris Barnes and tour roommate Mika Koivuniemi. Take that, Mika.
He didn't seem to care for it.
Barnes did.
Yes, and I'm sure he reminded him too.
The next matchup, Bill O'Neill taking on the great one, Amleto Monicelli. And it was Jason Belmonte throwing plastic up the edge of the lane. He beats Big Wes Malad. Osku, with match in hand, decides to put his thumb in it. He takes down Sean Rash. There's the thoughts from Mr. Rash. And then it was Dan McClellan against Ronnie Russell for the big W.
This format a little bit different. Now we are using the Baker format. Let's head down a couple of players standing by. EJ Tackett and Martin Larsen with Kimberly Kressler.
Thanks, Dave. Martin, let's start with you. There has been a lineup change. You are now the lead on your team. What do you have to do to get your team back into this?
Well, I think we have to throw really good shots. The U.S. team just threw fantastic shots. They just missed one, basically, and the rest of them was really good. We had a couple of more bad shots, and we didn't want to stay with the same lineup. We want to try something new, so we changed it up and hope that's the thing.
Well, you guys are struggling a little bit on the right lane. What adjustments are you guys going to make?
Well, it's just you throw very few shots. You're a little stiff. You want to do everything for your country, for your team. So it's basically pretty hard to throw good shots, and they did it. So they deserve to win that game.
All right, thank you so much. Now, EJ, you guys don't seem to have any issue on this lane. Why does this pattern work so well for your team?
I'm not really sure why. I guess we all just matched up pretty well so far. We've made some good shots. Got one game to go, so we just need to go out there and do the same thing.
How much would it mean for you guys to win this?
Oh, it's really cool. You know, not being on Team USA with USBC, but doing something like this for your country, it's fun. It'd be really cool to take the trophy home today.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll let you guys head into the next match. See you later.
Kimberly, thank you very much. We'll get you ready. Game 2, will the USA make it a sweep, or are we going to go to overtime? USA versus the world continues in Reno, but now it's time for Randy Peterson to take us through our track tech talk and a look at the form of Matt O'Grady.
Well, first thing that you notice with Matt is he looks very free and very loose. He's got a beautiful arm swing, but look what he does at the top of the swing. Check out the hand position right here. And now watch what he does on the way down. He keeps that hand to the inside part of the ball, and it puts his hand in a beautiful position to get that bowling ball rolling end over end. Just a great stroke. I love it. Nice and free, and a great hand.
So we begin game number 2 in a lineup change. Martin Larsen now leading off. François Lavoie has been shuffled to the anchor position. And Barrett is now in the 4 spot. Cooley and Quintero maintain their same spots from before. And a ringing 10.
Good shot by Martin.
Good show, Mike.
International team needs to win this game, otherwise it's over. And a nice shot, but not the results his team or Martin were looking for. Changes to his plastic spare ball, representing Team LAX.
Go over the right-hand lane. We mentioned no changes for the American lineup by their manager, Tommy Jones, so Dick Allen will lead off. Again, if you're new to the Baker format, the leadoff bowler will bowl only the 1st and 6th frames. Then you have the 2nd and 7th frames bowl. The middle bowler 3 and 8, 4 and 9. The anchor bowls the 5th and the 10th, and that is it. Powerful shot from Dick Allen.
Now you know why Dick Allen is part of a team as well in the PBA League Series. Very interesting. We saw the way he put his hand in the bowling ball. Normally you put your fingers in first. Richie Allen puts his thumb in first, then fingers last. Tommy Jones, another player that does that. Dave Husted kind of was the father of thumb in first, fingers in last.
Remember, as St. Cooley bangs home 10 straight back, that the world wins this game, we will have a 1-ball roll-off with the managers choosing the player from their team they want to represent them. So I'm sure that both Tommy Jones and Palermo are thinking about, all right, who's got the best reaction? Who do I trust?
Stand up.
Brady's just been beautiful to watch.
Well, Dave, you know it's all about representing. And right now, Matt is representing nicely.
Well, he's certainly auditioning for that job.
Great shot, man. God, is he fun to watch.
It was interesting. He told us that he gives lessons in his pro shop, and he said over the years, about 600 lessons really helped his game as much as I'm sure he helped his clients.
Yeah, he's just a very personable young man, and it's nice to see him having a good time and bowling great.
Quintero.
Looks like he's moving in. Needs to. He's gone Brooklyn and through the nose. Yep, much better.
Nice adjustment. After 5 frames, they will switch sides.
The PDW of Mexico?
Those glasses look expensive.
How do you say, who do you think you are, I am in Spanish?
Let's see. Now I'll get it later. Get your Google Translator out during the break. Man, the power for B.J. Moore III. And he, too, has been sterling. Barrett moved into the 4 position with Lavoie, now the anchor. And there's another strike.
Yeah. Could have been a pocket 7-9 real easy. That was deep.
Come on, champ.
There you go. Come on, champ. And referring to E.J. Tackett's major championship victory at the Worlds here at the National Bowling Stadium. You know, he liked practice pattern when they used it for the World Championship, and he appears to care for it now. There's Dad. He's pretty happy.
One more goodie.
$60,000 will loosen up your swing in a hurry.
It'll make you like your surroundings, too. Lavoie, U.S. Open champion. That was a little wide, and he's left with a single pin.
Well, he's playing that line, though. He played it on the right lane, and it looked fine, but I'm not so sure about that shot or that line on the left lane. His teammates are playing in and kind of swinging it, and Frankie's playing that Tom Smallwood line from out, and as we saw in the World Championships, the ball won't hook from there.
However, this will be the last shot for the world on this left lane in this game. They'll be switching sides. That'll be the American problem after Mitch Beasley's turn. Tommy Jones, the manager. One of the winners of the World Series of Bowling when he picked up the victory in the Scorpion Championship for his 18th tour title. Oh, boy. Throw a 7-pin into an already difficult 3-6-10.
All right, on it here. We spared this all week.
Got it up the lane just a pinch, and it broke loose and went through the face. 3, 6, 7, 10. He's going to get the ball over here into the 3-pin, throw the 3 over into the 7, and have the ball take out the 6 and the 10.
They're going to run at it, and he'll miss the 3. So there's an open frame, and the world will take advantage of this.
We got back. We got back.
Here's our hammer, tough spare replay.
Get it to that part of the lane here on this pattern, and it just doesn't get back. The problem is a little bit left of that, and it overhooks.
So the world has the 7-pin lead. The sides will switch. We'll find out if the world can force that 1-ball roll-off. So there's the situation in Game 2. The world with a narrow lead over the U.S., but the U.S. coming off an open frame in the 5th after the front 4. So Martin Larsen, this will be his last frame of bowling unless he is chosen for the 1-ball roll-off. The United States did not alter their lineup after a comfortable Game 1 win. The world did, moving Larsen up into the leadoff spot. That's a little wide, and the messenger skips past the 10. 2-8-10.
Well, I saw another international player make this once on television, Mika Koivuniemi. Made the 2-8-10 during the league series. You're going to have to throw the 2-pin over into the 10, then try to get the 10 to kind of come off of the wall into the 8.
That didn't happen there, though.
I've been bowling for a long time. I've only made the 2-8-10 once.
I don't know how you can. I mean, you just diagrammed it, but man.
I've actually made the 7-10 6 more times than I've made the 2-8-10.
That means you're leaving the 7-10 a little too much.
Oh, I leave plenty of 2-8-10s. Don't kid yourself.
Nick Allen coming through again.
That's why he gets picked to be on the team during the league series. He is a great, great player and a great in this situation.
Sam Cooley will also be in PBA League with the New York City WTT Kingpins. Leaves the 7-pin staggering in the gutter.
Shot, mate. Got one.
Now Matthew O'Grady. He's been fun to watch. 6'10".
A little too much friction now for that line. No harm done if he converts to the 3-6-10 here. The USA will still maintain a lead.
Three.
Hard ways.
It is the hard way.
Fundamentals, baby. Fundamentals, make good shots.
All right. That's trouble there. That's trouble.
Fundamentals, baby, make good
All right,
shots.
hold me up, boys. Hold me up.
Quintero, who made a big move on the left lane for his first strike, now on the right lane. And just if the world hangs on here and forces that one ball roll off, you will stay on the lane you're on now. Won't be switching again.
You madman. Come on.
Quintero with a powerful strike and some powerful words. I'm not 100% sure what he just said there, but it was emotional to say the least.
Check this react out. Rips the rack and then just gives it to the cameraman.
Take that, Trump, right there. Take that.
Oh, man, you know what he said? Take that Trump. Take that Trump right there. Well, that might be on the President-elect's Twitter account real soon. Moore. Oh, and 8 just sort of stares back at it.
Getting interesting. With a spare, the USA is going to trail by 4.
Hit it twice. Made doubly sure that pin was out of play. Now Barrett and E.J. Tackett come up. USA trailing by 4. The world off of a double.
Perfect shot. Yeah, beautiful.
Quality pitch right there, man.
It was indeed a quality pitch.
Quality shot. On you.
245 if François Lavoie can strike out in the 10th frame. The best now for USA, 231.
E.J. Tackett out of the 4th position. Playing on the pattern that he won the World Championship on. 4 for 4.
I think Tommy Jones is questioning the lineup now, Dave. And I hate to throw anybody under the bus, but E.J. Tackett won on this pattern. He's perfect through 4 frames on this pattern. Mitch Beasley's got 2 out of 3 open frames on this pattern.
Well, I think Jones has got to be thinking ahead a little bit. If they don't win, he might have to pick Tackett for that one ball. Lavoie leaves a 4. And Oscar Palermo's also got to be wondering, who am I going to pick?
Well, now the stage is set for Beasley, because Beasley can get up now and double in the 10th and win the whole thing.
Now we won't have to worry about that. Lavoie, who's very experienced from his college days at Wichita State with this Baker format.
Sure.
It's a big shot here. Ringer, 223 for the world.
Good work.
Beasley needs a double and 4.
Anything less, and the captains will be picking. All right, I've got to ask, who are you picking right now? If you're Palermo, who's your guy for that one shot?
Barrett.
And if you're Tommy Jones, I think I know.
E.J. Tackett.
Yeah, that's...
You know what? E.J. Tackett or Dick Allen.
Okay. Tackett just seems so loose right now, so comfortable. Got a double, and he won't.
All right now. Hey, you gave it a run. Enjoy it, Dumpsy. Good work, guys. So it's another coin toss.
So we will go to a 1-ball roll-off. And it'll be up to the captain, the manager, Palermo for the world and Tommy Jones for the U.S. to make that selection. We've heard Randy's opinion. See if those guys agree. That was our Barbasol close shave of the day.
Looks pretty good, except it's just a pinch fast and never comes around the corner.
There's a lot of action there. You thought for a half a blink there that 8-pin would get clipped, but it did not.
He needed a double in 3, got 9 spare, and we're going to a roll-off.
.223, 210. Who's it going to be?
Ladies and gentlemen, by PBA rule, this match must be decided by a 1-ball sudden death roll-off. The team who won the toss will get choice of starting lane and order. They will remain on the same lane that they just finished on. If they bowl the same score, they will continue to bowl, going down their lineup, chosen by the captains, until the tie is broken. Osku, who's your first bowler? Dominic Barrett. Tommy, who's your first bowler? Dick Allen. Good luck, teams.
Tommy Jones chooses Dick Allen to throw this shot.
Dom Barrett has been chosen for the world.
Dick Allen, former MVP of the League Series 2 years ago for the Silver Lake Atom Splitters and Mark Baker's team.
Welcome to the bowling version of penalty kicks. No problem there. And it's very simple. If Dom Barrett doesn't match that, it's over.
Clutch. Dick Allen, clutch.
That wasn't even close to anything but a strike. And that is all. The U.S. has won it.
USA, baby! It's way to work hard this week, boys! Good job, guys. A pleasure. Hold, please. Hold, please. You own it. Appreciate it. Hey, guys. Great bowling. Great bowling.
And to the United States, in addition to the prestige, $8,000 per man. The world team will receive $4,000 each. B.J. Moore takes the Stars and Stripes for a walk through the handshake line. In the roll-off, Dick Allen comes through with a perfect strike. The USA wins. USA versus the world. The USA versus the world is brought to you by HotelPlanner.com. The best place to book hotel rooms. Best rooms, best rate, guaranteed. By Reno Tahoe USA. For your next vacation getaway, go to visitrenotahoe.com. By the United States Bowling Congress, creating competitive opportunities at all levels as we build a future for the sport. Visit bowl.com for more. And by El Dorado, Silver Legacy, and Circus Circus, Reno's premier downtown property. Now look at beautiful Mount Rose in the Tahoe area. A very reasonable drive from Reno as we bring you our Geico Championship recap. Just 2 shots.
2 shots. Tommy Jones calls on Dick Allen for Team USA, and it's perfect. Now Dom Barrett must match. He goes through the nose, it's over. Team USA wins in the 1-ball roll-off.
Let's go down now. Kimberly standing by with the winning team.
Thanks, guys. I am down here with a very excited Team USA. All right, Tommy. The world team forced you guys into a roll-off. Was there any point that you said, oh my goodness, we may not win this?
Well, you know, it was one of those things. We had guys that were great, you know, really lined up, and I've known Richie for many, many years, and it comes down to it. You let one guy throw one shot, I'd let him throw it for me anytime, and had all the faith in the world in him, and he went up there and stepped up and high flush.
All right, well, let's talk about that last shot. Let's talk to me about the pressure. Did you feel any at all?
No, I mean, that's what you want to do out here. You want to be able to step up. You want to have the ball in your hand, and you want to be out there and you want to throw that shot. So when Tommy, you know, picked me first, I was all about it. Didn't matter what lane, didn't matter what time. You know, I'll step up and throw that shot. I don't mind.
Well, you did a great job. Congratulations, Team USA, on your win. Woo!
Celebration and a little extra money in the pocket, and also those nice trophies to take home. A great win for the United States. Our next telecast on the PBA Tour will be the Super Clash, February 5th at 2 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. For Kimberly Pressler and Randy Peterson and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Dave Lamont. Hope you enjoyed this USA versus the World. We'll see you in February on tour.
Oh, please.